We're at Sage Mountain Farm in Aguanga to show people the different seed varieties from Seeds of Change. We're doing some trials for them, and like these 3 rows here of lettuce mix, arugula, mustard greens, radishes. We have broccoli, we have onions and beets, and just all different kinds of trials for Seeds of Change. So these growers, chefs, different people in the industry can come out and see what it's like. Taste them, look at them, harvest them.
Well, we facilitate a process, Seeds of Change that is, facilitates a process to allow for a grower like Phil Noble to evaluate our seed in production, and invited folks the folks that have arrived here and gathered here, they also are able to walk through the fields and view what our seeds are doing so that they can make judgments on that. It's an eclectic mix of people here, of growers, restaurateurs, other people in the industry, and what we try to do is encourage discussion amongst themselves to help us elevate the organic industry as a whole. So we're trying to help facilitate a strengthening of the industry in the local market.
Well, it started out as a hobby. We started with a small garden over here, probably 20 by 20, and we liked gardening so much that we made it bigger, and then we had a little too much produce, so we went to a farmer's market, and then we sold out at that farmer's market, so we had to make the garden bigger, and it just kind of grew from there.
The real science is showing that you can do more with the organic because it goes with the system. Like right now, people are working to figure out what's wrong with the economy. Well, what's wrong with the economy is we've lost our foundation with what's real. We've been banking on something that's not real. Phil is banking on compost. He's the bank of compost. And that's why I'm here to support Phil and make sure that people go to the farmer's market. He's one of the only CSAs, which means community-supported agriculture. He has Inland Empire CSA that could have a lot more members. And as he said, this started as a hobby. There's a lot of people right now who are wondering, what am I going to do with my time? When we get through with this economic problem, it's going to all be green, totally green. There's no other way. I'm very committed that Phil succeed. He's one of our local organic farmers in the county in Southern California, and Phil is, I'm helping Phil through a project that we're doing called Keep the Beet, Media Star, the world's first talking beet plant, and we're taking a fully grown beet that he grows, and we're asking people to repot the beet in a pot, keep the beet, grow the beet greens. And the key is you get the beet from Phil, and we've got 2 other farmers in San Diego County, Barry Logan and JR Organic, that also grow the beets. And we're asking people to just take a beet, 1 pot, 1 person, you're a gardener. It's a whole project to help people gain confidence that they can grow food. And Phil's one of my main growers here. And this is the first time I've seen this farm. It's just beautiful. And what's special about Phil is most of the farmers in Southern California are suffering with a water shortage. They cannot grow as much local organic food as they'd like. But Phil, because he has these wells, is in a very abundant position in our area.
So what we're doing now is we're focusing on community-supported agriculture, which is where a family gets a box of produce once a week. We still do the farmers markets, and we still have some stores that we supply. We supply Jimbo's, Whole Foods, Delaney's is opening a store in Temecula. We're going to be supplying them. We supply Sprouts in Temecula. We supply some restaurants. So we're a little more diversified now than just farmers markets. We have 2 different websites. One is sagemountainfarm.com, or you can go on to inlandempire.csa.com. Our focus is the CSA, which is Community Supported Agriculture, and that's the Inland Empire, CSA.com. That'll tell you a little bit about my farm and my partner's farm and our Community Supported Agriculture. If you're a store or a restaurant or something like that, you can feel free to contact us at sagemountainfarm.com.